Hey guys, LQ here with the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. Let's talk about Survivor 50, Episode 2. And Savannah is gone. Oh my gosh. For those who don't know, I'm a big Savannah fan. I got totally on board with season 49 because of her and Rizzo. And I was a big fan of her being cast in 50. And in fact, if you've been around my channel, you know I picked her as one of my top 3 candidates to win this game. To win this game. Now, maybe some of that was me trying to manifest that because I wanted it. Had I really thought about it, I would have thought, hey, she's a winner. Nobody's seen her game before. She's going to be an easy out. But I tried to manifest it. I tried to put all the vibes out into the world that I could, that I wanted her to win this game. And she takes 23rd? No, 21st. 22nd. She takes 22nd. I'll get this eventually. Math is hard. She takes 22nd place. All right. Let's talk about this episode in more detail. First of all, they did Christian dirty at the beginning of this episode. they showed him poo his pants on national television. I mean, okay, so I've been a teacher in my life. I'm not a classroom teacher right now. I work with a nonprofit that helps kids now. But I have been a classroom teacher before, and I'll tell you that's a fear in every classroom teacher's head. I can't tell you how many times I went to work not feeling great because you have to go when you're sick because they only give you so many sick days. And then if you use all your sick days, guess what? Now when you miss, you're not getting paid. So yeah, you go to work when you're sick. I know you shouldn't, but you go to work when you're sick. I can't tell you how many days I went to work when I was sick and I was like, oh man, this class got to get over because I got to go to the bathroom. It happens. It happens. Now, thankfully, I never crapped myself in front of my class, but Christian crapped himself in front of the nation. So I guess he gets to bear that burden for everybody. Gosh, I can't believe out of all the stuff to show, they decide, hey, this dude who everybody likes Christian. He had a bad moment. Stomach's not feeling well. Pooped his pants a little. Let's show it a lot. Let's show it as much as we possibly can. Let's blur out the poo. But let's make sure that blur is pasted on people's TV so they know exactly what happened here. So, yeah, Christian pooed his pants on national television. And in the process, he lived the nightmare of every teacher who's ever gone to work sick. This episode had multiple instances of our players finding themselves in situations that is not optimal. Let's take Coach, for example. Coach decides he's going to go out with Jonathan and go fishing. And then we see Coach just floating on the water, praying that the rescue swimmers can get to him before he disappears under the waves forever. Jonathan was able to go over, help Coach, get the rescue swimmers in, get him onto a boat, and get him back to land because he was all cramping up. Apparently, being out in the middle of the ocean and spearfish fishing in your mid-50s can cause muscular distress. I feel like one of those muscle words was the right word. It's possible none of them were. But you know what I'm trying to say. If you're doing that in your 50s, you can have distress in your muscles. And he had distress and he had to be rescued and taken back to land. I thought this moment humanized Coach. I saw some people online talking about how, what an idiot. What an idiot. Going out trying to prove he's better than he is. Idiot. No. This humanized him. This made him relatable. This This showed me that, yeah, guess what? He's not some mythical dragon slayer on my TV. He's a person who can get in over his head, literally, and have to be helped. This made him relatable to me. And I'm rooting for him even more now. Coach and Christian, they're my other two choices to win the game. It was Coach, Christian, and Savannah. Savannah's gone. Now it's Coach and Christian. Coach and Christian have to carry that torch and try to bring me the victory. We also had Devins and Joe get into a little tiff. Devins and Joe got into a little fight, a little spat, a little quarrel, if you will. And it was fun seeing Devins, who was clearly... If it were ever go to fisticuffs between the two, I feel like Devins would be the underdog. It was fun to see Devins be aggressive in the situation. And Joe he plays this honor and integrity game that I don't think it works in Survivor. I really don't. I thought Joe was going to go today. I really did. I thought this was going to be his last day. It's like Devin said, playing with Joe puts you in handcuffs. You can't play the game when you're playing with Joe. I think that's true. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing where the Devins and Joe relationship goes, or lack thereof, where the feud goes. I think that's fascinating. I also love seeing Sari step in today, or in this episode, and help Ozzy when Ozzy's name was getting thrown on the table, thrown under the table. Sari clearly is an expert at this game, and she knows how to manipulate situations to her advantage. And once Ozzy's name was getting thrown out there, Sari was able to squish it very effectively. But Savannah gets voted out. Why does Savannah get voted out? I think she's probably just the easiest vote in that scenario. I thought it was going to be Joe, but I understand why they wanted to keep Joe. They don't want to lose any more challenges. Frankly, I think Savannah is also a very strong challenge competitor, but they wanted to keep Joe. And so I get it. And she was an easy vote. Nobody knew her game. Nobody knew her, and she was a winner. So I get it, even though it breaks my heart because I'm on Team Savannah. So that's how this episode ended, except for Devins and Christian planting what looked like a fake idol at Tribal Council. Devins was planting it. Christian tripped and fell to get all the attention on him, and Devins planted it. It looks like it's a fake idol planted at Tribal Council that may or may not come into play later on. Since they showed it, I'm assuming it's definitely going to come into play. But strong episode. First, we're 2 episodes in, and so far season 50 has lived up to the hype. It's been very good. I wish Savannah was still in the game, but she's not, and that doesn't matter because so far season 50 has been great. So what do you think of episode 2? Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there commenting, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, and until next time, we'll see you guys later.